Yesterday we spoke about the first parak of Hallel, which is Kuf Yud Gimel and Tehillim 113. We move now to the next parak, Kuf Yud Daled 114. And 114, the second parak of Hallel, is coming to prove to us. Now, Hashem doesn't need any proofs, but we need proofs. We need to empathize within ourselves that Hashem's greatness is beyond human understanding and capacity. Hashem has shown us at periodical points in our history His greatness. He's revealed to us a small, tiny drop of His greatness in order to impassion us, in order to inspire us that we should look for more and more and more. And we should understand that the small problems that we have in our life, and to us they're not small, they might be very big, but if Hashem can accomplish unbelievably great miracles, He can certainly change our lives around. In this parak Kuf Yud Daled, we talk about a number of the miracles that happened in our birth as a nation, right? Hashem split the sea. As we were fleeing from our enemy, He split the sea. Number one. Number two, at Har Sinai, when the Torah was given, the mountains were literally dancing. He uprooted the mountains, and the mountains were dancing, right? And number three, which is perhaps the most powerful of all. Now, to understand number three, we first have to understand miracle number one and miracle two. Miracle number one showed that Hashem has complete domination of the water in the world by splitting the sea. Miracle number two, by uprooting the mountains, shows that Hashem has complete domination over solids in the world, over the rocks that represent the mountains. Miracle number three was when Hashem took the flint stones, the stones of flint in the Midbar, and Moshe Rabbeinu hit them. And later on he was asked to speak to them, and water came out of them. This was a synthesis. This was a culmination of the first two miracles, right? Hashem in the first two miracles showed complete domination of water and over solid matter. In the third miracle of bringing water out of the stone, Hashem showed that the nature of the world is completely in His hands. Even the hardest possible element of stone, and even the most hard stone, the stone which fire comes from, the stone of flint, even that can produce water. Nothing is beyond Hashem's capacity. The most difficult and challenging situation you could possibly imagine, whether it be with your parnasa, whether it be with your shalom bayis, whether it be with your children, whether it be with your health, whatever it might be, if Hashem could take the stone of flint and bring water from that, He could solve any problems. So as we continue our journey through Hallel, and we try to transform our recognition of Hashem's two-letter name of Yud Kei to the four-letter name of Yud Kei Vav Kei, we have this powerful proof in our hands. We grasp this stone of flints and we wait for the water to come out. We visualize in our mind Moshe Rabbeinu standing in the midbar or hovering over the stone of flint and hitting the rock and all the water coming out. This showed complete domination of Hashem over every single element of the world. If He could dominate every element, He could certainly change our lives. We just have to do one thing. We have to call out His name, Yud Kei Vav Kei. And we have to change our perception of Hashem as being infinitely wise and insightful to someone who also acts in the world, which is represented by the four-letter Yud Kei Vav Kei name of Hashem. Let's all do that. Let's all strengthen our prayers. Let's all strengthen our hallels. And together we can achieve the greatest passion and joy in reciting Hallel, and certainly achieve a great relationship with Hashem.